Hi everyone. Today I would like to talk about the film Topper, which is an American film produced in 1937. It is in black and white and it stars Cary Grant and Constance Bennett. And the plot is about a fun-loving but irresponsible rich couple, which is played by the main actors. And they loved to go to parties. They loved to have fun. They didn't have commitments in life with work or anything like that because they were very rich and they couldn't care about routine or anything like that. And then once they were leaving a party and Cary Grant was the husband. He was driving his car very fast and there was an accident and both husband and wife passed away. However, they were friends with another very rich middle-aged man who is called Topper. And he was the president of a bank, but he had a very stiffy life. He didn't have any fun at all. He really had a bossy wife at home, and she told him all the time what he must do, what he must eat, which time he was supposed to wake up. She was extremely bossy. And she only cared about showing to other people a respectable facade and not having any fun at all. So the couple, who was played by Cary Grant and Constance Bennett, after they had the accident, they woke up and they realized that they were ghosts. And they knew that they weren't neither in heaven nor in hell, because they were not bad people while they were alive, but they have never done any good deed either. So they thought that if they did a good deed to anyone, that they would have a ticket to heaven. So they thought about doing a good deed to Topper, so he could have a more lively, a more relaxing life. So, after a while, both ghosts of the husband and the wife, they showed up to Topper because after Cary Grant and Constance Bennett, who were his friends, passed away, he was very impressed because it was a young couple, it was a very happy couple, and they died suddenly in an accident. And it shocked Topper very much. And he ended up buying the car of the couple, the same car that crashed and where the couple died in. So the ghosts show up to Topper, and this creates lots of misunderstandings, especially Marion. She tried to flirt with Topper, and she told her husband that they were no longer married because after all, they were dead, so they didn't have any commitment anymore. And she started flirting with Topper. Of course, that nothing happened. It was just a flirting. And they started going out to dance, to sing, to drink. And in the middle of all that, of course, Topper's wife realized he had changed a lot and found that very strange. And it created problems between Topper and his wife. So, Topper started having a completely different lifestyle. However, after a while, Topper also had a car accident in the same car where the other couple had died in. However, Topper didn't die in the accident. And the ghosts of the couple, they showed up to him and told him that he didn't die, that he didn't need to worry, and that Topper would survive. and he actually survived. And he woke up in a hospital bed, and his wife was extremely worried about losing his husband. She realized that she truly loved him, and the butler of Topper and his wife, he gave the suggestion to Topper's wife that she should be more lively, more happy, and if this is what Topper needed, she should be this person. And when Topper had a near-death experience, his wife realized that the butler was right. And she decided to be happier, lively, and a more relaxing wife to his husband. When the characters of Cary Grant and Constance Bennett realized that, after all, they got to do a good deed for Topper, then they realized that they would go to heaven. They said goodbye to Topper and finally went to heaven. It's a very one-of-a-kind, unusual plot. It's quite interesting. We can see in this film a very young Cary Grant. He was still in his early 30s. And it's really, really, really a kind of plot that you will not easily see elsewhere. And it's funny because even though it talks about death and this kind of thing, it's never a sad film. Right the opposite. It's a comedy film. It's funny. It gives a good message that we should enjoy life because we never know when it's going to end. So we should live in the best way we can. We should be happy. We should be lively. And it's a really optimistic film. I really recommend you to watch this. It's very, very nice, and don't worry about the ghost thing because there's nothing negative or pessimistic in the film, and I think you're all going to like that. That's all for now. See you!